This is Game Breakr live from GDC San Francisco 2010. We have with us the president of Sony Online Entertainment, Mr. John Smedley. John, thank you so much for sitting in on the show with us today.
Thanks very much for having me.
So, first of all, congratulations with Free Realms.
Thank you.
9 million. You went from 8 to 9 in a month?
Yeah, we're actually at 9.4 million right now.
9.4. So by the end of this show, of 5 minutes of this podcast, you might hit 10.
At the rate we're going, it's accelerating. It's great.
That's awesome. I'm a longtime SOE fan. Everquest 1 was my first MMO. Totally hooked me. Star Wars Galaxies almost made me lose my marriage and my social life in a good way.
Wow.
I'm really curious about what's the philosophy behind SOE, because it seems like SOE has a very different philosophy in online gaming space that other companies don't have, and it seemed to, with station access and things like that coming in, it seems like there's a much bigger umbrella that Sony is looking at than some of the other developers, where they just focus on one title and they go full force on that.
Yeah, our philosophy is very simple. We're trying to make great online games and make enough of them that we have this whole suite of games that people can play. If they want to play Everquest series, they can play those. We have Facebook games. We've got games for kids. We've got games coming out on the PlayStation 3. We want to be an online gaming destination that kind of gives people a place to go to play any kind of online game.
And that's what it seems like. It's like every age group, every gender, every device almost. Now you're extending off Pax Nora, just released on Facebook, so now you're in Facebook. Is that the Facebook game you were talking about at the last GDC?
It is one of them.
It is one of them.
We have 4 of them in development right now, and some very new stuff that we're actually going after very different audiences. With one of our Facebook games, we're going after women much more aggressively, kind of with a new IP that we're not ready to talk about yet, but it's pretty exciting. So we're focused on Facebook.
Okay. How about iPhone?
We are a Sony company, and so go
Staying
PSP,
away from any of that. Go PSP,
3.
go all Sony. Okay.
We're very excited about the Sony products.
So we'll talk about the PS3. I mean, this is big news too. DCUO, DC Universe Online, DC Comics franchise. We've been hearing about this one for so long. I have to say, at E3, being a longtime MMO player, I've been waiting for the console MMO experience for so long. I know a lot of gamers are a little scared of it because they're so used to the keyboard and the mouse and so many options. I have to say, when I first started playing it, it took me about 6 minutes, all of 6, and then all of a sudden I forgot I had a controller in my hand, and I was just playing, and I was like, it really hit me, and I was like, wow, this really, really works, and it's awesome. What kind of news do you have? I know you're releasing a new trailer here at GDC.
Yeah, we're really excited because DCUO is coming along so well. It's going to be the first real console MMO that people can pick up and play without a keyboard. Controller's completely different. We're using Vivox voice, so you're able to communicate back and forth real easily. But what it is, at its heart, it's an action game. And so it doesn't feel like any other MMO out there. And for us, we've nailed the combat and the feeling of being really powerful, picking up a bus, throwing it at your opponent.
That was the most fun I had in that room,
so
picking up stuff and throwing it at people.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I think people are going to be very excited when they see what we've got to offer with DCUO.
And the big thing with DCUO too is that it's being developed on the PS3 and the PC, and those two are going to connect, correct, seamlessly? So you're going to be playing in the same world on different machines?
We're still working all the details of that out. We've actually got them playing on the same machines in the office.
Right.
We're working out the details because we're not sure how there's some issues around things like patching. Which one do we update and when? So we're trying to nail all those down. Technically, we can do it. There's some question as to do we want to do is how competitive is it going to be because we have heavy PvP presence. Does a PC player or the console player have an advantage over the other?
Right.
These are the things that we're play balancing now to find out.
Great. Okay. And I have to ask about the agency.
Sure.
We've heard a lot about the agency starting in 2007. Super hyped. Loved it. Everything looked great. Screenshots. All this. It kind of died down a little bit. What's going on with the agency? Where's some news?
Well, you know what? Sometimes you need to give games as long as they take to get done. It's like fine wine. Sometimes it
needs the
done.
incubation.
What we've learned with the agency is we've tried a bunch of things. Some things have worked, some things that haven't. We've kept things that worked, and we're continuing to make them better. And we'll have some exciting news about agency soon, but we're definitely still moving full force on it.
Awesome, looking forward to it. Anything else you can tell us? What are these new Facebook? Anything?
You know what? The stuff
I gotta
that we've
pry
announced,
a little
let's just say that I think people will be excited. We've got some agency-related things coming out.
Oh,
fairly
very
soon.
cool.
Yeah.
Some little side shoots to get people a little taste in moving forward.
And more than just a
More
little
than.
taste, some exciting stuff.
And I have to ask, EverQuest 3, anything? Nothing?
EverQuest what? EverQuest 3, what's that?
I don't know. Do you ever hear that one?
Nah, never heard.
Never heard of that
That's,
one?
That's amazing.
I just came up with that one.
Ah, that's a great idea. Hold on, let me
Awesome.
write that one down. No, we're let's put it this way: we're focused on keeping the EverQuest experience alive for a long time to come.
Awesome. John, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for the time.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.